Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Princess2goddess, and welcome to Chit Chats with me, Princess2goddess. Who's all here tonight? Let's see who's here. Who's here? Tim, hey. Emmanuel, hey. How you guys doing? Let me see if I can get a little closer. A little closer to you. Oh my gosh, okay. How you guys doing? What is going on? Haven't seen you guys in a week. So last week I was in St. Louis. Now I'm back home in San Antonio, Texas. And so does anybody have any questions? You know how I like to start with any questions. And then we can move into the topic if our questions don't take us, on another journey. But if no one has questions, then I have a very exciting topic for you tonight. Well, it's not exciting. It's just I think that is important, okay? Let's just say that. Okay, well, since no one has any questions, I guess I'll wait maybe another few minutes before I start talking. No? Okay. All right. Well, we'll let everyone roll in as they roll in. And I will go ahead and start in on the topic. Okay, so tonight's topic is about love, right? Somebody asked me the other day, they asked if I believe in love, like if I believed in like real love, like did I believe that it exists? And if so, like, is that something that I'm looking for? So that was a very loaded question. It's a very loaded question. Man, so loaded that I have to break this up in parts. Okay, first let's talk about what love is. Okay, what is love? Love, in my opinion, everyone has their opinion about what love is, but in my opinion and from my experience, hey Anthony Taylor, how are you doing? I cannot say your name, but we are from Nigeria. Welcome. It's 2 a.m. Oh my God. You know, Nigerian. Hey. I'm like 80% Nigerian, just so you know. Anyway, so I was saying, what is, okay, love. In my opinion, love is really a space, because let's talk about what love. Okay, love is something that you cannot see. Love is something that you cannot taste, feel, all that other stuff, like with your senses. Love is not, it's an intangible thing. Okay, so when we talk about love, we're talking about an energy, a space that is held for someone or within someone, that is nothing but pure, what's the word? How do I want to say this? Pure vulnerability and determination, in my opinion. Okay, because when you truly love someone, you're not looking for anything in return, and you are, allowing things to move fluidly. So there's no sense of like possessiveness or controlling. When you love someone, you love them to give them support, to hold a space for them, because you can, let's be honest, you can love yourself. You don't have to love anybody else. You don't have to. I know people have children and other family members and things of that sort, but you do not have to love anyone. You don't. It's a choice that you make. And so when two people decide that they love each other and that they want to be in a relationship, right, they are, in my opinion, they are saying, I am willing to support you in your goals, your dreams, your aspirations, the things that make you you, without judgment and without manipulation. Because with the spirit of possessiveness and controllingness comes that part of manipulation, so that they can keep an upper hand on the situation. Okay, and that's not love. That's manipulation for selfish reasons. So in order to answer again, if you're just tuning in, the question that was posed to me is, do I believe in love? Do I believe that it exists? And do I want love? So that is what I think love is. Love is a space that you hold for someone in your heart or in your mind, and it's there in the with the intent to support that person, to help them along in their journey or in their life. Because when two people come together, they should already be whole, which is why I'm saying you don't have to love anyone. You don't have to. But if you're telling someone that you love them, you're saying to them, hey, I'm here to support you. I don't know if that, it may be emotional support, spiritual support, financial support, however you love. Because again, love is different for everyone. Love is, people express love in different ways, and people receive love in different ways too. That's another whole nother topic, okay? But let me have a little sip of my drink real quick. Let me look at these comments while I'm sipping and drinking. Hold on, give me a second. Sherman, I made your night. Well, I'll be. Hey, Layden, is that your name, Layden? Yeah, true love. I think that's what true love is. Need it. It's okay that you're late. It's cool. Class is in session, but it's okay. Okay. Thank you, Armando. Thank you. Always looking sexy. Thank you. I appreciate that. I can agree with that. Okay. Avner, I think that's what your name is. You said, what are men insecure about and what's the solution? Okay, so let's pause on the love session for a while, since we have an active question. And okay, so when I see clients, and like over the years, because I've been seeing clients for a while now. I've been coaching for the last 4 years now. And when I was getting my master's degree in clinical mental health counseling, I would counsel other clients and things of that sort. So I've been doing this for quite some time. For those of you who are new to the channel and everything like that, insecurities that I have seen thus far in men, number one would be like sexual insecurity. That's number one. Definitely sexual insecurity, because a lot of men don't know if what they have to offer is good enough. And it's mainly because of the things that they're seeing on TV, porn. I don't know why y'all be looking at porn. I don't know why y'all do that to yourself, because it's not, what can I say? Porn it's fake. It's staged. It's acting. It's not real, and that's not how people behave naturally in sexual actions. And a lot of fetishes are alive and kicking, so people like to see certain things, like enlarged penises. How many people in the world do you really believe have enlarged penises? Now, let's be real with ourselves. The porn industry, there are not a lot of people in the porn industry, okay? It's like the military. There are, I think, like 1% of the United States, here in the United States, actually join the military. That means 99% of the population is not military, right? But somehow we know about the military. We know a lot about the military, and we know, that they go to boot camp, they do this, they do that. By the way, I am a veteran. But for the 99% of the population here in the US who are not in the military, who've never been in, but they know about the military. It's the same thing with the porn industry. There are so few people with large ass penises, right? So few that they take those people and they take them and they make, videos and, porn. It's lucrative. They make money, okay? So they take that small percentage of enlarged penis men and they bring them on set, talent scouts, and they have a girl or someone that's going to come on and keep the person up, that hey, come over here, his penis erection is getting low, so come help him out. Okay, for those of you who are just getting here, someone asked me what are insecurities of men, and so I'm explaining that the porn industry, in my opinion, right now may be leading men to feel inferior when they shouldn't, because there is only a small percentage of people with large penises, if that makes sense. And just like squirting, I don't know medically if it is possible to even squirt 15 yards with your own fluids. That's for women. I don't think that's, I'm not going to say that I've done the medical research on that, but I do know that when women are on set and the ideal is to get a squirter, they do inject women, their clitoral areas, their clitorises, they inject them with saline so that she can squirt far, she can squirt farther. Anyway, so porn is good for entertainment purposes and to get you going, but I think that there has been a problem with people, mainly men, thinking that what they're seeing in these pornographic flicks, if you will, is somehow they're confusing that with the way that sexual encounters, natural sexual encounters with other individuals in person, actually are supposed to happen, So I think that a man's insecurity, like the one at the top of the list, is sexual insecurity, and I think that it comes from porn. So I hope that answers your question in a long roundabout way. Okay, so let's see what's going on in the comments. You guys are really, really lively tonight. Okay, so Nita said he can agree with that. Okay. Nita said most men's insecurities come from past wrongs they've committed to females, just from what I've witnessed. Okay, so you think, yeah, I think that, yeah, I would say that too. Insecurities, because now that you're doing things to people, in your mind you're thinking, what if this person is doing that to me? And they may not be doing that to you. You may be, talking to other people on the phone, hiding stuff. And because you're doing that, or you have done that, then you think that the person you're with is or could do that to you. So I would definitely agree with the fact that another part of a man's insecurities, and I don't think that's just men, but this is, anybody, that fact in particular, I think men or women, if they have done something to someone else, or if they are currently doing it to someone else, will become insecure, because at some point it's like, well, if I'm doing it, they're probably doing it too. So I definitely agree with that. Let's see what else is going on in the comments. Oh, great analogy. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. I was hoping that you guys got the analogy. But, with the porn and all that. Consolidated says, my opinion, love is affection to a person no matter what, as long as that person loves you and you love that person. To me, that's true love. Well, Consolidated, I would agree with you, but the only problem I have with if I love that person and then they love me back is the definitions of love. See, if I believe that love means that you do what I want you to do and I do whatever I want to do for you, if that is the definition of that person's love, then that poses an issue. Because what if their definition of love is not your definition of love? What if you think that love means staying up and talking all night, never going to sleep angry, Or maybe you think that love means I get to meet all your family, because, if we're together, then you don't want to hide me, right? But what if this person thinks, no, family affairs are family affairs, and you are, what if there's a conflict? So I think that when you say, if I love them and they love me too, you kind of have to give a definition, a structure to what you believe love is. Because that, that's why the 5 love languages was created. That's why that came, because people have totally different filters, experiences, and they see love in a different light. So you kind of have to come to a place to where you're able to speak with your partner and find out what they think love is, and then you can express to them what you feel like love is, and then you guys can kind of work that out together. Okay? Because that's a big mistake. A lot of couples come together, but they never really discuss what they think love is and what I think love is, and how we're going to make this work together. Okay? So, but I do agree that you said that love is affection. Okay, you think love is affection, right? But there are some people that they're not affectionate. They don't like that. They don't want to be touched. Please don't try and grab my hand in public. Maybe their ideal of love is showering you with gifts instead, if that makes sense. Okay? So that's the only thing I would say about that. But I do agree with you, because I like affection too. Jason Kenner, John Brown, that was dope line. I got to use that one. Did I miss it? What was the line? John Brown, let me go back. Can I rearrange alphabet and put you in I together? Oh, that was a dope line. That was actually pretty good. That was pretty good. Can I rearrange the alphabet and put you and I together? You're so cute. I like that. That was cute. At the real muzzle says, love is personal to you. Most people get mad. I want to say that's mad because you don't love them anymore, but because you interpreted their ability to love you. Okay. Andrew, sup, Rish? What's up, Risha? What would you say is the best way to overcome haters? Just to be neutral and level-headed at all times, and just have chill, I don't give a fuck attitude, as long as you don't raise your voice or name call. Well, you say, what is the best way to overcome haters? In my opinion, because sometimes I get an influx of haters, okay? You just ignore them bitches. Just ignore them. Like, look, let's think about this. If you have a hater, what are they really saying to you? They're hating on you, right? Let's put ourselves in the seat of a person who is hating on you, right? First of all, how did you even become hated on? That means you're shining, you're doing something somebody can see, you're doing something they like, or you're doing something that they wish that they could do, or you're doing something that they don't agree with, and they cannot seem to what's the word? They can't get over their own biases enough to accept other people and their differences. Okay, so that's really all hating is. And once you come to understand that hating is just people acknowledging your divine being, your bright presence. I mean, of course, unless you are doing something that, then they're not hating, they're just calling you out on your bullshit. But if they are indeed just hating, then they are acknowledging the greatness in you. And so what you do is you receive receive that hate. You laugh because they took the time out of their day. They took the time out of their day to tell you that they don't like you. They could do anything else in the world. They could do anything else. But instead, they found you worthy enough to take the time out of their day to tell you what they think about you. Tell me that ain't special. I'm just saying. So that's how you deal with the hate, okay? Oh, let's see. John Brown, love hearing you talk, so intelligent on your explanations. Thank you. Thank you, love. You know, that, you know what I'm saying? That good education is good for something. Chris Saller, good evening, Risha. Hope you're well, love. I am well, Chris. How are you? Let's see what else. Love is to give without conditions. Yes, I agree. You do. Now, a lot of people set themselves up and they think that if they give love that then they're supposed to receive love back. No. When you are a whole individual and your emotions are balanced and everything is good in your life, you know how to take care of yourself emotionally, financially, and you have goals, aspirations, hopes, and dreams, right? When you have all that together, you don't need anybody else to love you, okay? You will accept love, you know, it's nice to have it, but you don't need it, and you are able to sustain yourself without the love of someone else. That is being a complete and whole individual, right? Hold on, I didn't forgot. See, I didn't got off. I didn't forgot why I was saying that. Okay, without conditions. Okay, so love without conditions. So what I'm saying is, so you're a complete individual. They're a complete individual. When you decide and you make up in your mind that you have so much love inside of you, you have so much love to give that you just want to pour it out, right? Which is what I do. This is my way of pouring out the love that I have for humanity, for people. I'm not pouring my love on one individual. I'm not pouring my love on one person. I am sharing my love right here, right now with all 20 something of you in this live chat, okay? And then on the replay, I'm going to be sharing my love, you know, with thousands or hundreds of people, okay? And so, but when you decide to share your love because it makes you feel good, because it makes you feel good to love on other people, which means you will have boundaries, you will have a stop. So, yeah, you're giving, you're loving on other people, but you know when to stop. When you have given out the excess love that you have been creating for yourself, okay? And so that way you never get depleted, you never get used. People that get used are used because they obliviously gave out love, not knowing that they weren't going to get anything in return, and not knowing when to not knowing when to stop giving. No boundaries. They have set no boundaries. That's when people get used, okay? But as long as you're giving because you want to give and because it makes you feel good, you can never be used. Think about that. Okay, let's see. What else is going on here? Oh, let's see. Chris Saller, keep winning, that puts haters in their place. That's right. Yeah. Appreciate your haters. Appreciate them. Because, look, you can't see the light from the dark. You have to have both in order to see one or the other. Because you wouldn't know darkness if it was only light, and you would know light if there were only darkness. So you have to have the haters. They have to be there. They will never disappear. And that's okay, because you need them. You need them for the drive. You need them for the motivation to keep going, the aspiration to keep getting better, okay? Joe says, hello, my queen. May I ask you about cockcoding? Sure, you can ask me whatever you want to. Need it. Best way to overcome haters is to keep doing what you're doing. That is so true. I see you. Keep shining. Okay, okay. This is Third Eye Watching. How you doing? I love you too. Thank you. You want me to upload this broadcast? Yeah, I'll upload this one. I'm thinking about taking some of the other ones down. I don't know what y'all think. Okay, at the real muzzle says basically we love people until they do something that ruins our ability to love them. Being in love is personal. Nobody can love you because love isn't an action. Yeah, I mean, love is like a combination of actions, really. Just like romance is a combination of actions. It's not just one, one action. You do things to show that you love people, like being there for them when they need you, being emotionally supportive. It's a string of actions that show people that you love them or that you don't. Let's see. Andro says, thanks, Risha. You still look great and killing it. Thank you, my love. I do what I can when I can. Anthony says, I'm back. Okay. Where'd you go? At the real muzzle says, it's easier to love if your love tank was filled as a child. Yeah. As you get older, you have a surplus to give. Some people grow up with no love and scared to give. That's true. A lot of times, out of focus. There we go. A lot of times, people, if you're just tuning in, we're talking about love and loving people unconditionally and insecurities. So yeah, a lot of times when a person in their childhood was not giving enough love, or if they felt abandoned or forgotten, or things of, just things like this, just a lack of something emotional, a lot of times that will go into adulthood and cause, some issues, some blockages, which is fine. That's okay, because the human body, the human brain, the mind is made to overcome those things. So it is okay that when you were young, you didn't have the love that you wanted. It is okay that, when you were younger, you had a harder lifestyle than most kids around you, because all of those things just make you who you are today. And if you do have any blockages as an adult, there are tools. There are people like healers, like myself, counselors, coaches that can help you, get through those blockages. So the fact that as children, these things happen to us, we're trying to correct them now. What they say, save the children. We're trying to teach parents. At least that's my goal, to teach parents to teach their children, because parents are the best teachers. Teach parents to teach their children things that they didn't know when they were a kid, so that they can have a better adulthood. Okay. And mainly to do with sex education, because a lot of our issues, in my opinion, come from this sexual thing about not letting children, not teaching them about themselves, not showing them the attention that they need, and showing them what they should be accepting from other people when they come in contact with them, not letting them walk on all over them, and also not being too overbearing. It's just a combination of things that we as adults need to teach the children that we were not taught as children. And so we have our baggages, we have our, horror stories as kids, at least in our opinions, looking back, we think that they're horror stories. And if that's what you think, then that's what it was. It becomes a traumatic event for you. Okay. So for me, I think that we need to teach the children to be more self-sufficient, to learn how to love, and to learn to love themselves first, to really understand what that means. Because when you get into a relationship, right? You get into a relationship, and now you're putting all your emotional support on this person because you don't know how to support yourself. Okay. And then this person up and leaves you, and now it's like the legs have been swept from under you, So people would have a better time overcoming breakups, divorces, heartaches, things of this nature if they were educated and they knew how to do it. Okay, so that's my goal. I'm here to teach. Yo, Risha, I get the feeling you're kind of punk rock infused. I don't know if that's the piercing and the tattoo, but it's really cool. And I feel it compliments you. But what's your favorite band growing up? You know what? I do like rock a lot, but I think I'm more of a Pink fan than like a rock. Like I do like rock, but I like Pink, and she's rock, pop rock. Anyway, Nita says I was just mesmerized for about 5 straight minutes until you said my name. I thought I was literally in your living room listening to you. Good. That is, I know what. Thank you for that feedback, because that's what I want. That's what I want you guys to feel. I know we're millions of miles away from each other. You know, we calculated all the miles. We are so far from each other. But I do want you guys to feel like I'm in your living room or you're in my living room. Also, you know, we come here every weekend. We come here every Wednesday. Do we have like a community name? What's the name of our community? I'm getting ready to go in a little bit though. I have some something to tend to this evening, so I can't be on here for an hour. So what I need to get a vote, because I want to call you the community of mirrors, the community of mirrors, because y'all are like my reflection. You know, the things that I share with you are because you have posed questions to me or you have given me issues to solve. So I want to call you the community of mirrors, if that is okay with you guys. Can I get a yay? Can I get a yay? Community of life is good. Community of mirrors is what I said, not community of life. Is that cool? Community of mirrors. Grown up time. You guys are hilarious. Yeah, it is grown up time. I'm starting early. Okay, well, okay, yeah, I got one yes. That's all I needed. That's all I needed. I just needed one yes. Anthony Taylor, thank you for that vote. Oh, Nita, you say yes? Woo! Yes. Okay. All the votes are coming in. Community of mirrors. I love it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it now. Besides me just having these talks with you every week, what do you want in your community of mirrors? Like, what y'all want? What do you want? What do you need? What types of issues are you having? What would you like to see? What would you like to see? Anybody? You know what? You can just post it here. Or you can either ratchet comments, you know what? You might be right. Thank you, Third Eye watching. I appreciate it. We're here every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Chit chats with your girl, Princess2goddess. I love you guys. Like, I really do. I don't think you understand. I'm here because I have been given a privilege to be as knowledgeable as I am, and to have had the experiences that I've had in order to share them with you guys. So I do truly love you, and that's why I share myself, my knowledge, my words with you, my time, because time is very valuable. You cannot get time back. And so I just want to let you guys know that this is my way of showing my love for you, my time, my knowledge, and my smiles. Okay, I gotta get out of here. I will see you guys next week Wednesday, 8 p.m. I'm working on some things. I know I haven't been posting like regular videos, but this is why I'm doing the live every week, like legit every week, because I can still get out information and, training and coaching and all that to you through these lives. And I like that. If you need an appointment, if you need to talk, if you're having some issues, I do coaching and consulting appointments online. We can do video chat. If you don't want to do video chat, we can talk on the phone. If you want to talk on the phone, you can send me an email and I will answer your message through email. If you want to just text me, we can text. That's cool too. But remember, it is an appointment, so you do have to pay for it. Yeah, anyway, so all that is available. Also, if you don't want to do any of that, you can also do the urgent message video, where you just send me a question and I will send you back a video answering your question. All of the information that I'm saying right now is in the description box below. Please find me on Instagram, Facebook. I don't really do Twitter. I'm on Twitter, but you can go on there if that's your thing. I don't really do Twitter, but I do post on Twitter, but I don't do Twitter, if you know what I mean. But Snap, I snap all the time. So if you want to see some of my personal stuff throughout the week, hit me up on Snap, Instagram, Facebook, in that order. Okay? Let me check the comments before I get out of here. I love y'all too. Y'all have a good night. Mwah!